Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Center fielder.
He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Margot.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike. 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well. You're back home. It's game one of a homestand. And you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home. Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. One out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Will Myers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Digging in, Ryan Schimpf. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1-2. Here it comes. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs, so I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Christian Friedrich, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. He's got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch to see how this one unfolds.
Getting ready for the bottom of inning number 1 as Gregor Blanco will have honors here in the home first. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
First offering on its way. Chris Owings is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Two and 0. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Runners are at first and third with none out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Career batting line versus Christian Friedrich. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Worth racing back. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. Owings rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Pollock is on his way home. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. So striding forward now, Jeff Mathis trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3 runs already home here. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Some people in the crowd don't like that, but believe me, he did not want to hit a guy in the first inning. We'll see if he can regain his control or if his control becomes an issue.
So stepping in, Nick Ahmed. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Worth on the move, and that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. The relay, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the second inning here in the desert. Arizona's on top, 3-0. Now batting, Hervis Solarte took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Hervis Solarte.
Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Here's Jason Worth. Career line against Greinke. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner at first with no outs here. Favorable call in there for a strike.
I got to count 0-2.
The 0-2 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
From the stretch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hedges. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Runners on first with 1 down. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second with 1 out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have them in trouble.
Into the box now, number 17. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Set to deal on 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's another 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 53, Christian Friedrich.
Standing in, Christian Friedrich. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Zach Greinke. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Zach Greinke.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Padres. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base. Now, I know he came up as an outfielder, but, man, has he become a pretty good defender at first base. I love his actions. I love how he moves, and he's pretty graceful over there.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
in there, and it's 0-2 now.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Owings. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. 1-0 count. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Two and one.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. On to the third baseman, but it's off the mark.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Brandon Drury.
Into the box, Brandon Drury, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Mathis. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. D-backs lead it 6-0. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Margot. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's been really cold right now, and again, he finds himself 0-2. When you're struggling, you don't get in hitters' counts, and the other thing that happens, they come right after you. They're not wasting any time coming after him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at 3rd. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop. Nick Ahmed.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Striding in once again, Zach Greinke, 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he takes strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Chris Owings would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball in there.
3-2.
There, 3-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Third baseman, number 16, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So coming to the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field. A base hit.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is a start of good things for him ahead.
Here's Jason Worth. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Striding into the box, Austin Hedges. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. One left for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Jared Weaver answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Weaver.
Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He'll throw down to first, one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. Past meetings with Jared Weaver. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. And that's in there for strike one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball one.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So the 2-out hit here keeps the inning alive for Brandon Drury.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Weaver comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. Throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike two.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Renfroe is after it, and that's the third out. One left for the Diamondbacks. They lead it 6-0. So striding in, number 17 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Travis Jankowski will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. He comes into this one at 248. 3 homers, 18 driven in. The 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working, because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Another 2-2 offering. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Elise Chassin Gets the
Now
call to
pitching for
pitch here, and he'll try
San Diego,
to sort this
number
mess out.
46.
He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Jeff
Leading off for the
Mathis.
Diamondbacks.
His lifetime numbers against Chacin, 2 for 10.
Mathis.
He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. And that's taken for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A little bouncer. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Zach Greinke.
So digging in now, Zach Greinke. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike over the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Worth is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Will Myers, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Ryan Schimpf. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
2 strikes.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zack Greinke. His club up big. It's 6-zip. Digging in to try it again, Gregor Blanco. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's gone just 2 for 15. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in once again, Chris Owings. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. After the walk, a quick check on first. And the runner back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he walked the first batter of the inning. Now he finds himself down 3-1 count. I tell you what, he's in danger right here. Got to throw strikes and get back in this thing, because walking and bad counts adds up to a big inning for the offense.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Here, and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, number 31 for him on the season, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The right fielder,
standing in now, J.D. Martinez. And a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, 4 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver on 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Margot's under it.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Striding in once again, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Myers has got it, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Jason Worth. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Ready for another chance? Austin Hedges. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. Diamondbacks lead this one 9-0. Standing in, Jeff Mathis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. There is Solarte. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed. He was a ground out victim last time up. Daniel Descalso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Descalso.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 21, Zach Greinke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Greinke. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Socrates Brito will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Chacin comes set. Here's the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out of play off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Daniel Descalso will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 3.
Jake Barrett comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 34, Jake Barrett.
Stepping in, number 17. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 17.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Owings is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Yolis Chacin.
Carlos Asuaje will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a looper to left. Blanco is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. This one's flared out toward left. Blanco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Brandon Maurer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Chris Owings now. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. An impressive 4 for 7. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and Goldschmidt has bounced into a double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Two out, nobody on. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2 and 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3 and 2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. A 3-for-7 line. He's set, and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Silvino Bracho enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Silvino Bracho.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
First baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Descalzo ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shum. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so the Padres find themselves down to their final strike here.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Zach Greinke records win number 16 on the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Christian Friedrich struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits,